guys, how are you? Welcome back to another LEGO Over 117 video. And guess what holiday is coming up and actually it's today. No, no, definitely not. Oh, for crying out loud, it's Thanksgiving. Now, for me, Thanksgiving has always been sort of a fun holiday. My family always celebrates it, and well, there's not a lot of Thanksgiving media out there, really. There's not a lot of films or anything based off of Thanksgiving thing, but there are a few. And in this video, I will be talking about some of my personal favorite Thanksgiving movies. All two of them. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and move over to my new setup, which is right next to me. Right over here. Come on, follow me. I said follow me. And here we are. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into some of my favorite Thanksgiving movies. Alright, so the first movie up is A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Now, some folks out there will technically say, well, just technically isn't a movie, it's a TV special. Well, you could say that, but this version has a little short, the Mayflower Voyagers on it, so I guess you could technically say it's a movie when you put both of those together. But seriously, who doesn't watch this during the Thanksgiving holiday? My family certainly does. We all love this special. It's probably one of my favorite Charlie Brown specials, really. So basically the plot is, well, Charlie Brown has this friend named Peppermint Patty, and she basically invites herself over to his house for Thanksgiving, and Charlie Brown's screwed because, you know, the Peanuts don't have any grown-ups in their universe. Well, technically they do, but they all talk like wah 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 wah. Charlie Brown has to enlist the help of Linus and Snoopy to help him make a nice Thanksgiving meal. You got a nice image of Snoopy jumping into a pile of leaves. The special features include a featurette, popcorn and jelly beans making a Thanksgiving classic, which this is a Thanksgiving classic in my opinion, and it also includes another story, the Mayflower Voyagers. Basically, it's Charlie Brown and the whole gang as the Pilgrims, basically. Let's take a look at the disc here. Pop this sucker open. There's your disc with Peppermint Patty and Snoopy on the front. So that was Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, and my next and final pick is probably the only movie that's actually based in Thanksgiving. Well, it's this little movie, you might have heard of it. It's called Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is probably one of the best comedies I have ever seen, really. Just because it's based in Thanksgiving, I'm always laughing during it stars Steve Martin and John Candy, R.I.P. But yeah, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles follows the story of Steve Martin's character. I don't remember his name, but yeah, it follows his story as he meets up with John Candy's character, and they basically try to get Steve Martin home for Thanksgiving, and a bunch of craziness ensues. Got some images from the film and such. Pop the sucker open. And there's no artwork on the disc or anything, just gray. So, yeah, I picked this up on Black Friday last year for, I believe it was only $1.50 for this. And, yeah, I cannot believe I never owned this. I actually just started watching this every year, probably about 3 or 4 years ago, and I'm shocked I never even owned it. Actually, I did own it before buying this. I owned a VHS of it, which I found in my basement. Never watched it, but you know, it's nice to have, I guess. But I watched this instead. One thing I find really, really funny is the movie is rated R, right? Right, you see that there? It's rated R. For one scene where Steve Martin uses the F-bomb profusely.
Then you can give me a fucking automobile. A fucking Datsun, a fucking Toyota, a fucking Mustang, a fucking Buick, 4 fucking wheels and a seat.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I recommend it. And real quickly before I go here, I wanted to show you all my new setup I've got back here. I I was gonna film a vlog, but then I said, you know what, I'll just show it to him in my Thanksgiving movies video. So yeah, as you can see, I moved that photo that was there, and yeah, I've added some pop vinyls there. All of them that I own to be exact. You got Wolverine, you got Ultron, you got Iron Man, you got Thanos, and you got Darth Vader. And as you can see, I've got Darth Vader stood up on some DVD-Rs, and Thanos is actually standing on my Thomas PC game. So if you can't buy a stand for your pop vinyls, use some PC games and some old DVD-Rs. And yeah, right next to it we have the Blu-ray stack, as always. And the Blu-ray stack actually I think is going to be moving pretty soon. It's going to be moving to a shelf. I think after Christmas time I'll move it to a shelf, because I've accumulated a lot and they can almost fit on a shelf. Probably about 2 or 3 more Blu-rays, and they will fit on one of these shelves. Speaking of shelves, there's the first shelf with more ice bottles and stuff on it. By the way, Taj, I keep this Batman and Robin tape here because at some point it will be valuable. Like some point that piece of crap movie will actually be worth something to me, currency-wise. So that's why I keep it, and plus I'm lazy and I don't want to move it. So yeah, that's why I keep that there. Yeah, there's the ice bottles and ice cans. Sparkling ice. I highly recommend it. And down there is what I really wanted to show you all is I finally added a second shelf here. If you guys remember, there were these red boxes, I guess, there. They look kind of like those, but they're red. So I moved those, and yeah, here is my second leg of my movie shelf. As you can see, we got the Seinfeld, got Avatar, the Peanuts, Die Hard, James Bond there. We're not gonna go through all of these, but everything you need to have a second level of a movie shelf. So I quite like it. So yeah, it's my new movie shelf setup, guys. I hope you all like what I've done with this. I quite like it. Let me stand over here as I talk to you. As you can see, there's the shelf in view with me there. So I hope you guys like what I've done with the shelf. I like it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on my favorite Thanksgiving movies. All 2 of them, as I said. But that's pretty much it for me. Thank you all for watching, and as always, good night, everybody.
And there are no strings on me.
Don't hijack my camera, Ultron. Gosh.